President Donald Trump has announced a 90-day reprieve for the TikTok ban, giving the popular social media app a temporary lifeline. This decision comes amidst ongoing debates and concerns over the app's security and data privacy issues. The ban was initially set to begin on January 19, 2025, a date that had many TikTok users and influencers worried about their future on the platform. Trump made the announcement during an interview with NBC News where he discussed the reasons behind the extension and the potential implications for both TikTok and its users. He stated that a 90-day extension is, well, something that will most likely be done to allow more time for negotiations and to address the security concerns that have been raised. He added that it is appropriate given the situation, emphasizing the need for a thorough review and careful consideration of all factors involved. This announcement came as a surprise to many, especially those who had been preparing for the imminent ban and its potential impact on their digital presence. The Trump administration has been increasingly critical of TikTok, citing various concerns over the app's operations and its ties to China. They cite national security concerns as the reason, pointing to the potential risks of user data being accessed by the Chinese government. The administration worries that user data could be shared with the Chinese government, which has led to heightened scrutiny and calls for stricter regulations on the app's operations in the United States. The original ban was set to start on January 19, 2025. This date is significant. It is the day before Trump's second inauguration. The ban would have prohibited new downloads of the app in the United States. Existing users would have faced gradual restrictions. The ban was met with mixed reactions. Some lawmakers applauded the move. They believe it is necessary to protect national security. Others criticized the ban. They argued that it is an overreach of government power. Trump did not elaborate on his reasons for the reprieve. He left many wondering about the underlying motives and the potential implications of his decision. He only said that the situation requires careful consideration. This vague statement has led to much speculation and analysis among political commentators and experts. This suggests that there may be ongoing negotiations behind the scenes. These negotiations could be complex and involve multiple stakeholders with varying interests. These negotiations could involve TikTok, the US government, and possibly even the Chinese government. The stakes are high, and the outcome could have significant ramifications. Some experts speculate that the reprieve may be linked to broader trade talks between the US and China. These trade talks have been ongoing and are crucial for both nations. TikTok has become a bargaining chip in these talks. Its future in the US market is uncertain and heavily dependent on the outcomes of these high-stakes negotiations. The outcome of these talks could have major implications for the future of TikTok in the United States. It remains to be seen how these discussions will unfold and what the final decision will be. For now, TikTok users in the United States can breathe a sigh of relief. The app, which has become a cultural phenomenon, will remain available for at least another 90 days. This means users can continue to create, share, and enjoy the short-form videos that have made TikTok so popular. However, this reprieve is temporary. The future of TikTok in the US remains uncertain, and users should be aware of the ongoing situation. The Trump administration has raised concerns about national security, which could still lead to a ban after the 90-day period. This uncertainty has left many users feeling anxious about the potential loss of their favorite platform. The app has not only been a source of entertainment, but also a means of connection and expression for millions. The Trump administration could still decide to implement the ban after the 90-day period. This decision will likely depend on whether TikTok can address the national security concerns raised by the government. It is also possible that TikTok could reach a deal with the US government to address these concerns. Such a deal could involve significant changes to TikTok's data security practices, ensuring that user data is protected and not accessible to foreign entities. These changes could include stricter data storage policies, enhanced encryption, and more robust oversight mechanisms. Another potential outcome is the sale of TikTok's US operations to an American company. This would mean that an American company would take over the management and operations of TikTok in the United States, potentially alleviating the national security concerns. The coming months will be crucial for TikTok's future in the United States. Users should stay informed about the developments and be prepared for any changes that might come. Whether through a deal, changes in data practices, or a sale, the fate of TikTok will be closely watched by millions.